In the universe of Swallowed Star, every law, every rule, and every power system is built upon a single, cold foundation: survival. And among all the systems that reveal this brutal truth, none is more iconic, controversial, or philosophically rich than the concept of enslavement. It appears dark on the surface, yet the deeper one looks, the more it becomes a mirror reflecting the reality of the cosmic jungle, the philosophical tension between power and morality, and even the protagonist's own transformation as he climbs from a powerless youth of Earth to a giant capable of shaking the initial universe. When Luo Feng first stands before 1,000 slaves who kneel uniformly before him, and when he commands them not to call him master, but boss, that moment becomes the turning point of an entire worldview. It is a moment where personal power collides with cosmic rules, where humanity struggles against inevitability, and where the core principle of Swallowed Star quietly reveals itself. In a universe governed by the survival of the fittest, morality does not disappear. It simply has to find new ways to breathe. Enslavement in this universe is not merely a military tactic or a social mechanism. It is the essence of the cosmic hierarchy. When Luo Feng first sets foot on Chulong Star and sees the slave market, the universe strips away its illusions immediately. Prices are tagged clearly. The strong stand tall while the weak kneel, and all around him, he sees not exotic wonders, but the purest demonstration of cosmic law. Weakness is the original sin, and civilizations that fail to rise will be erased without mercy. Sasha's tragic memory of her homeworld being destroyed, her civilization wiped out and turned into merchandise, is not an exception. It is the norm. It is one of countless stories scattered across the endless star fields. And it is this understanding that pushes Luo Feng to purchase over 1,000 slaves, not for exploitation, but to build a protective barrier around Earth, the vulnerable home he holds dear. This decision becomes the first major leap in his journey. Before this, Luo Feng fought alone, his strength rising but still insignificant in a vast universe where immortal powers roam freely and ancient races measure time in epochs. But with a single transaction, 5 billion for 1,016 slaves, he instantly gains the foundation of a force. This is the first demonstration of the enslavement system's leverage effect. It allows the weak to temporarily borrow the strength of the strong to survive crises that would otherwise be impossible to overcome. And nowhere does this leverage reach greater heights than during the Star Tower arc, when Luo Feng uses his golden horn beast body and advanced soul techniques to enslave 8 Immortal Kings: the Heavenly Array King, the Earthquake King, the Heart Refining King, the Sorrowful Charm King, the Water Overturning King, and others. He steps into a new phase of evolution, one where personal power becomes magnified through the abilities, treasures, and expertise of those he commands. The Heavenly Array King strengthens Luo Feng's formations. The Heart Refining King manipulates illusions and soul domains. The Sorrowful Charm King unleashes devastating mental assaults. And the Extreme Rainbow King stands as a terrifying force, carrying the strange treasure, Purple Bell. Combined, they form a puppet army unparalleled among his peers. Through them, Luo Feng does not simply supplement his strength, he multiplies it, allowing him to survive trials far beyond what his personal realm should have allowed. Yet the brilliance of Swallowed Star lies not just in power escalation, it lies in the way it uses this dark system to explore moral complexity. Luo Feng never treats the enslaved as disposable tools. Even when his life is threatened on the extraterritorial battlefield, even when he orders them into combat, he does so with a deeply human restraint. His insistence that they call him boss, his promises of future freedom, and his sincere respect for their abilities all reveal that enslavement, for him, is a temporary solution forced by circumstance. He does not enslave the weak, he enslaves the strong, because he must protect the weak. This subtle distinction is what allows readers to empathize with him. In a universe where power determines everything, Luo Feng clings to a belief that strength should ultimately serve justice, not cruelty. The contrast becomes stark when compared to the Fire Phoenix organization, one of the darkest slave trading networks in the universe. They see slaves purely as merchandise, exploiting suffering for profit. When Luo Feng ultimately destroys them, It becomes a symbolic purification. He may use enslavement to survive, but he will never tolerate its most malicious extremes. This duality, using the system while opposing its abuses, reflects a truth that the Virtual Universe Corporation itself recognizes. They tolerate the existence of enslavement because the cosmic reality demands it. Yet they eradicate organizations like Fire Phoenix because unchecked cruelty destabilizes the very order they aim to maintain. Through these layers, the narrative shows us that even in an unforgiving universe, power structures strive for balance, morality, and order, however fragile those ideals may be. One of the most iconic examples of how enslavement revolutionizes combat in the series is the transformation of the Zerg Queen Irina. Originally a terrifying enemy who swarms devoured worlds, she becomes one of Luo Feng's most powerful tools once enslaved. The Zerg race, famous for its destructive multiplication and overwhelming battlefield presence, becomes a weapon under Luo Feng's control. A fearsome foe becomes a strategic advantage. A cosmic nightmare becomes an asset. This shift from confrontation to utilization expands the storytelling depth and tactical possibilities of the series, allowing battles to become layered, unpredictable, and vast in scale. Yet even more profound is the emotional evolution that occurs within these relationships. As Luo Feng rises, several of his enslaved kings slowly become his true companions. Tai Nanhe, Ao Gu, and others begin as forced followers, but over time, they come to respect Luo Feng's leadership, charisma, and righteousness. Their loyalty transforms from compelled obedience into genuine camaraderie. And when Luo Feng eventually promises them freedom, that moment breaks the boundaries of the traditional master-servant dynamic. It becomes a testament to mutual growth, shared trials, and a bond formed not through dominance, but through shared purpose. In the end, the enslavement system in Swallowed Star is not a mere plot device. It is a prism reflecting every theme the story seeks to explore. It reveals the cruelty of the universe. It exposes the fragile spark of morality that struggles to survive in darkness. It accelerates Luo Feng's rise while testing his principles. It builds alliances forged under pressure, and it shapes a world where power must always be questioned, where strength comes with responsibility, and where even the harshest systems can give birth to unexpected humanity. When Luo Feng stands at the peak, looking back at his journey, the slaves who once knelt before him are no longer tools. They are testimonies of his growth, companions who helped him survive impossible odds, and symbols of a deeper truth the universe tried so hard to suppress. In this world that devours stars and crushes weak civilizations, the greatest force is not domination. It is the refusal to let darkness define one's heart. It is the courage to follow universal laws while striving to transcend them. It is the belief that even in the harshest reality, a shred of humanity can still shine brighter than the cold light of the cosmos. And this leads to a question that continues to spark debate among fans. If Luo Feng hadn't purchased slaves early on, if he hadn't taken that shortcut to gain immediate power, what other path could he have taken to protect Earth? Could alliances, hidden cultivation, or early breakthroughs have saved humanity? And when it comes to the Starry Sky Beast Alliance's brutal rule, that any member below the immortal level receives no protection, is this a harsh but necessary training method? Or does it cross the line into cosmic cruelty? The universe of Swallowed Star offers no easy answers, but it invites us to think deeply about the balance between strength and compassion, rules and morality, and survival and identity. Feel free to share your insights, theories, and perspectives, because in a universe as vast as this one, every idea adds another star to the endless sky. And so, as we close this journey through the depths of Swallowed Star's universe, we're reminded once again that power, morality, and survival are never simple threads. They're tangled lines that every character must grasp in their own way. Luo Feng's path shows us that even when forced to walk through darkness, the choices we make can still reflect the light we refuse to abandon. If you enjoyed diving into the philosophy, the strategy, and the hidden brilliance behind this world, don't forget to stay connected, because there are countless more secrets waiting to be uncovered among the stars. Until the next story unfolds, keep your curiosity sharp and your imagination soaring across the universe.